Dang it.
All right, hello and welcome everybody to the Trackalicious Monday. No, this isn't Monday. I don't know what day it is. It's Thursday. Mixed class here at GT3, GT4 at Imola. Hope everyone's having a great night tonight. I am joined by none other than Jet in the booth with me, Jet Engelman.
Hey, howdy everybody.
And yeah, tonight we're going to have a very exciting race here around the track of Imola. Currently we have about, let's take a look, 34 drivers in the server right now. Welcome everyone. True, it has been a while since we've had GT4s not on Monday, and this is MIXXD class. Yes, it is, in fact, indeed. Welcome everybody. Hope everyone is having an awesome night tonight, or morning, or wherever you are. Currently just chilling in the free practice session. We got about a minute left to go till we head over into that qualifying session. Cars just currently going around getting those laps in. And for anyone interested that knows what is up, we now have pit wall, I think. So if someone can tell me if that's working, please. It should be in basically. But yeah, I don't fully know how pit wall works. Look at those liveries there. The King Meat Snacks. What is a meat snack, Jet?
You know, the first thing that came to my mind was like a Slim Jim. Sadly.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
What about you?
You know, I was thinking beef jerky, but also like miniature balled meat. Like, I mean, I would consider balled meat meatballs potentially, but smaller than meatballs. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure anyone knows what I'm saying at this point.
Like Swedish meatballs or something.
No, not quite
Even
what I'm
smaller.
going for.
Even
smaller. Yes. Oh my goodness, that's.
I don't know if you're talking like an Italian, like huge meatball versus.
No, we're talking
yeah,
bite-sized in like one of those containers. You don't think that's PG? Oh my. Okay, whatever. You're the chat's got a dirty mind here.
You know, it's dinner time. Everybody's itching for food and.
A hot dog is the same. Guys, we don't need to start this.
Don't eat hot dogs, folks.
No, it's not that. You eat
Just
hot
don't.
dogs. Eat hot dogs.
No,
They're good.
No.
Hot dogs are sandwiches. That I can. Yeah.
They're loaded with microorganisms. I'll even give you that a hot dog is a sandwich. Sure, why not?
A hot
I'm still not
dog
gonna eat that.
I mean, that's fine. Everything's full of microorganisms.
I'll eat kielbasa. But like a ballpark, Frank?
There's nothing on this planet that isn't filled with microorganisms. Prove me wrong. I guess a bottle of like rubbing alcohol, that might not. But anyways, we're here in the action with these GT4s coming out on track first, I think. Let's get the HUD up. If it'll, there we go. Nope. There we go. Currently see the likes of the GT4s out on track. Hayden Gibber in the Country Club Racing here. A stick of meat on a bun is a sandwich. Hot dogs are hard to digest. Oh, come on, chat. The stomach acid of a human's pretty powerful. It can digest anything. It can digest gum. Boy, Corey's out on track. He's not out on track yet, is he? Wait, is he? Take a look.
Yeah, Corey Hampshire is in the Porsche GT4, the Cayman.
You're right, and he's starting his lap. As he is heading down to the Tamburillo chicane for the first time here, we see a car off in the gravel who took the alternate line. I was not gonna, yeah. I was gonna say the Senna line, but that was not okay. And yeah, carrying on now into the Villeneuve chicane and into the Tosa hairpin. Too soon. Oh, the number 86 of Corey. Well, you guys are getting this Corey temporarily. Where's the number 86? Oh, he's leading the way. I see. Fine. Corey Cone. Pull up the full timing list, which will get less confusing when drivers start setting their laps. Right now, it's just a jumbled mess, basically. A jumbled mess of 34 drivers.
Yeah, we'll have our first few coming across the line here.
What's up, chat? What's up, Casey? And we have a 152.4 from Corey Kirkone there. Not sure.
Yeah, that's a pretty good time out of the box.
I'm not sure what sort of times we're going to be seeing from the GT4s here, but yeah, it's seemingly not getting topped by anyone. Everyone else in the 153s. Steven Tomazic, a quite rapid guy himself. Corey Hampshire with a 153.6. A bit behind. Are the Hampshires in alternate splits of each other? Or is... I don't think Kyle is in this race, is he? I saw him in the Discord before this, but I don't think Kyle Hampshire is racing in this series. Unfortunately.
I think he's busy enough, probably.
It's also like 3 a.m. for them over there.
That's also a good point.
Corey Kirkone, though, holding that pole position down for right now. Jarek Snyder being the one to come across the line so far, the slowest out of the GT4s. In fact, I can do this, can't I? Yes, look at that. I can get the GT4 only times up. This is exclusive stuff here at ACC TV. Here at Trackalicious, we have a Hydrate redeemed. How did you know I needed that? Mouth is quite dry. That's a redeem. Oh my goodness. Okay, hang on. We need to hydrate before we get to this message. Alrighty. We have Stooch. Is that Stooch Racing? I'm assuming with a 3-month Prime subscription. Absolute legend. Thank you very much. Very, very much appreciated here at Trackalicious. And for anyone that doesn't know, you can use your Prime subs if you have Amazon Prime for 1 free subscription on whatever. Oh my goodness. And then an anonymous gifter gave Flirty a tier 1 sub. Holy smokes.
Thank you, kind folks.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. The Stooch Racing, it is.
Yes. Shout out to Stooch for the livery reveal video that they released. I watched on Instagram.
Awesome.
Anybody who's curious to see. Great livery, good editing. It was fun.
Servacious, thank you very much. It's Circone.
I was going to say Ciccone. So,
putting a little spice on it.
Little Italian seasoning.
True, Prime, you gotta love that delivery time, and Tracky brings some lovely racing delivery action. I'm not sure what you said there, Jose, but I appreciate it, and you're right. And Kyle Hampshire in here as well with a tier 1 absolute legend. That's not even a Prime sub. If you do use your Prime sub, though, it does take money directly out of Jeff Bezos' pocket. Just keep that in mind, folks. So, it's a massive positive.
Got Thomas up 8 tenths on his lap. Coming around the last sector.
Wait, it's Circone? Circone. I'm so not going to remember that. I'm going to try. It's Circone. Right?
Wow. Yeah, he's putting in some blistering times in that Cayman.
Oh, geez, no, Campo. I'm not ready right now for that. Oh my goodness, mixed with a tier 1 subscription as well, continuing it for 2 months. Absolute legends in chat going on right now. Thank you guys so much. Redeemed a hydrate as well. Provolone, I thought you were saving up those points for the T-Rex costume. Wasting that on merely hydrating us plebs in chat and me and Jet.
I got dry mouth like a who knows what right now, man.
Why you gotta hydrate?
I can use some water. Yep. Actually, I'm gonna take a big old sip right now.
We just gotta hydrate. It's the time to do it. Only 15k away. 100 won't hurt. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. I will listen to this.
Schinke.
Schinke. Yeah, I messed up quite a few times on that name, didn't I? Okay, it's Schinke. Got it. Thank you. I will try my absolute darndest to remember that. And we have Corey Sircone. Hold on, how did he say it again? I gotta scroll up in chat. It's...
Sircone?
It is Sircone. Yes, okay. I was gonna say that, but I...
Guzman.
Got Taylor Johnston coming across. Just put in a little bit faster lap. Didn't move any positions, even though it was 4/10. This is pretty widespread here.
Yeah, it really is. He's absolutely kind of dominating that time chart. But there's also, it's not that widespread. Holy smokes. Stooch gifting a tier 1 sub to Bilb. Guys, complete and utter madness going on here in the chat right now.
Amazing. Thank you, everyone. I love when we have a good Thursday stream.
You guys are nuts, crazy in the coconuts. And thank you, Campo. Or should I say...
Schinke.
Schinke. And Jose, I'm sorry that I'm American and can't properly pronounce Guzman. It's like when I try to say Pulgarin. It's just like I'm wasting my time because it's still incorrect. But Pulgarin, the man himself, he's currently in 8th position. 2 seconds off the pace. In the pits, though. End to his qualifying. We do have our GT3s out on track.
Yep, this will be the final lap for the GT4s. The utter craziness of Sircone having a entire second gap to the next GT4 piece of machinery is pretty wild.
Jarek Snyder is no slouch behind the wheel of that BMW as well, which I'm sure we'll come to see in the race. As he does push here. He's going to come across the line. I think he's down off of his previous lap. He will not be improving on this one, coming through the final turn. And across the line. And there's no improvement there. But we do see a very... Oh, well, the gap spread out. But still, a 1.81 and a 1.89 from Hampshire and Del Buke down in P7 and 8. Really close time spread in that mid-pack. But yeah, Sircone, absolutely dominant performance on that first part of qualifying. And the timing sheets have no idea what they're doing right now. Oh, because I clicked on... Wait. Oh, they're so backwards and so broken. Why? That's... T4. We'll click through every one of them, and one of them will be... Or none of them will be it, because... It's not broken at all. All right. GT3's out on track. Nacho Donkey, welcome. I mean, we got love for all of the Corys so far in chat. Love for Corey Hampshire. Love for Corey Circone. Is there any other Corys in here? Corey Guzman. Out on track. I know it's Carlos Guzman. But hey, we can lump him in.
Yeah, just let him be a part of the Corey fam.
Jose Guzman, his brother, out there as well, in the same split as him. He's got a really cool livery himself there. Wet Sox spamming that. So much stinky cheese love in chat. I think I must give the people what they want, which is a lap with Jason Provolone. Or at least the rest of his lap, which is not going to be long. Ooh. Racketing through the gears, through the final part of the Ravatsas there. Not the greatest exit onto the straight, but still pushing to come across the line. He is going to end up in P4 for right now, which is about the middle of the GT3s that have come across the line so far. Definitely a bit of pace to be had there for Provolone. I'm sure we'll see out of him at some point here.
Yeah, these midweek races are a little bit more on the arrive and drive side, so I bet they're going to be able to feel out their braking markers a little bit and rubber in the track. Their times will come down.
Both Cervaceous and Mixed are correct in chat. Provolone does in fact smell bad, but it tastes so good. Parmesan tastes or smells terrible, but smells amazing. But you know what else smells amazing is Casey Schutte with that Prime sub. That made no sense, but it's a segue and a half. Smoking the show once more, adding another subscription to this stream. Absolute legends.
Wow, folks, keep it coming. You can't let Casey Schutte run the table tonight. Let's see who's got their pockets open. It's for a good cause.
When Eric
Kids
G
can't read good.
on board. Do an Eric G on board. Where's he at?
Ali Ross is in the 41s.
Sheesh. Where the heck is Eric? Oh, Eric's way down there right now. He's got some work to do. See what he can do, though, as he is going to be coming across the line right now in the M4 Beaver. No improvement this lap, but heading towards the first chicane as he follows behind one of the Trackalicious cars as well.
That was actually his first valid lap, so hopefully he's kind of got things figured out, is able to improve.
Yeah, puts him towards the bottom of the pack of the GT3s for right now, 2 seconds off the pace. Eric, though, he's been grinding. But we'll see if he can make anything of it. I don't think he's going to be up there with the likes of Ali Raza, but I do think he has a chance to be in there with like the likes of Jace Wright, maybe David Funk, and even up to Jake Bucknam. I think he's got a pretty good fight in that pack.
It's all possible. I mean, he's really been learning a lot in the M2 and learning how to dial in setups. I know, and I mean, even the qualifying race, I think he was in the low 2 minutes at Suzuka, which is a pretty respectable time in the same car. So he's got some potential here, I think.
He's definitely got some pace on the car in front of him. So far, gaining a little bit of time to his previous lap. He does have only 2 more corners, well, 3 more corners, because there is a final corner on this not-so-straight bit. Rounding the second Ravazza now. A little bit of corrections made on the wheel, but coming onto the straight, it's a decent exit. Taking the shortest line now to the checkered flag. And as he comes across the line, it's a decent improvement. Puts him up there with Will Brunner, Niall Schlieder. But almost up there. Well, actually, right up there with Jace Wright, pretty much. About, well, 5/10 off. Needs a little bit of work to get.
Hot news. Speaking of the Stinky Cheese Man himself, he has put in a 42.29 and got himself into second place.
Dang. It ain't easy being that cheesy, that's for sure. And he is currently up there. We'll see if anyone else has some chance on beating him out, but I don't know. 1 minute and 47 seconds left in qualifying. I think Provolone has a pretty good chance of holding that top row.
Yeah, he's got a faster sector 2 than Ali Rasa, so I mean he's really not far off of Ali's pace. So we could see some good racing here in the first couple laps as cars are jostling for position, tires are warming up.
And Ali Raza coming across the line to make, I think oh, he actually just came across the line. He did make an improvement. So 141.79
Knocks
from
another
him.
2/10. Yep.
Provolone, though, coming across the second Ravazza now. He hasn't gained much time this lap. 4/10. I mean, he's 5/10 off the pace of Ali Raza. Ali Raza's on another planet right now.
And he's improving again. It looks like Ali's already up a 10th on his current lap. Now he's up 2/10.
No improvement there for Jason Provolone. And yeah, David Funk with a really good result himself in that Audi, number 39 Audi, the Funk Master.
We've got Jose Guzman taking advantage of the tow, getting his way across the line here with 4/10. Puts him up into 4th.
Nice. Really
Thank
good.
you to the old Aston
Oh,
that gave him the tow.
gave him a little too much of a tow. The meat snacks off into the gravel there.
We've got some cars living inside of each other. Apologize for the technical difficulties.
And the checkered flag now has fallen. Any driver to come across the line at this point will have to complete or will not be able to start a new lap and will complete their previous. So Ali Raza looking to make just another 10th improvement because why not? Comes across the line and does so. The next come across the line is going to be, oh, not quite that car. See here the 690 of Jake Bucknam, potentially.
Yeah, after that we've got Burkhoff, who's up 5, almost 6/10. That'll put him up a couple of positions.
Oops, that's Augie Seeps there. Ricardo Sapien. He's up a couple tenths as well himself. Pushing to the line in that Lexus. Currently down in P17, looking to make a gain. And he does a position over Jace Wright there. Nothing to shake a stick at. Juan Kairos in the pits. Alex Afonso here in the Intercontinental Aston Martin in the pits. Eric Gakassian currently sitting in P last for the GT3s. Will be coming across that line, making an improvement, and he bumps himself out of the last position, pushes Will Brunner into it. But can Will Brunner respond as he comes across the line, and he pushes Eric Gakassian back into last position? Absolutely tragic.
You saw it here at Trackalicious, folks.
A tragic, tragic story right there. Eric Gakassian at the back of the grid, unfortunately, for the GT3s. But there are more than GT3s here tonight, in fact. They're both GT3s and GT4s on this grid. 34 of them. 35 of them, to be exact. 36 of them, to be exact. They're appearing in front of my eyes. So while we are having them appear, let's get into this grid rundown real quick. Well, it's not going to be that quick. I'm just going to be honest. But we'll get into it here. Get a good camera angle. Yeah, they all suck, but that's okay. Because these drivers don't. Especially the likes here of Ali Raza, number 30, BMW starting in that pole position. Jason Provolone lining up next to him That's a really smashing result from Jason Provolone. Has shown some massive improvements lately. It's really awesome to see. David Funk, the Funk Master himself, in P3. Jose Guzman in P4. Kevin Rivera lining up in that 5th fastest slot. Mike Burkov taking the 6th position towards the end of that qualifying there. Now Schlieder in P7 himself. Augie Seeps in P8. Professor Kenotis in P9. We have Dan Brace in P10. Jake Bucknam bringing up that 11th slot in the 690 Mr. Mowers Emporium Bentley. Juan Kairos in P12, number 12, respectively. Carlos Guzman in P13. We have Andre Alex Afonso in P14. Kamal Kiatazovic in P15. Ricardo Sapien in P16. Jace Wright in P17. Will Brunner bringing up that 17th slot, number 98. Eric Gakassian in P19. Corey Circone in that Circone in P1 for the GT4s. P20 overall, but we'll start P1 for Curry Circone, P2 for Jarek Snyder, P3 for Steven Tomasic, P4 for Daniel Versosa, P5 for Taylor Johnston, P6 for Vince Smith. 7th position goes to Corey Hampshire. 8th fastest of the GT4s will be Adam Del Buke. Alejandro Pulgarin bringing up the 9th slot. Devin Anthony in P10. Justin Beachley in P11. Hayden Gibber in P12. Anthony Macho Camacho in P13. Jacob Church in P14. Gabe Carnes in P15. Reggie King in P16. And bringing up the back of the grid, the 949 GT3 car, which is going to be making its way through the field at the beginning here of Shane Reese in that 36th grid slot. We're not riding on board with someone on a formation lap, Wes. I'm sorry.
I'll do it.
You're not sharing your screens.
Oh, good. Wait. I am sharing it, right? Like you can see it. You just mean it's not up.
You're not sharing your screens on Discord, no.
This whole time?
Yes. It hasn't been relevant for qualifying, really.
Okay, well, now I've got it.
Oh, and can you bump
Amateurs.
that down?
Well, at least me.
Can you bump that down to 720, 60 potentially, please?
Yes.
I know, I'm picky.
720, 60. Bam.
Awesome. And then one more request, escape and drive.
Yep, that was my next one.
Perfect.
There we go. All right.
And picture-in-picture is now there as we see it. Where's Mr. Cheesy Provolone? That's a really good question because that man is in P2. Overall. Absolutely incredible. How many stops predicted? Well, hopefully just the one mandatory pit stop required for these guys in this hour 15 race. We do also have the exclamation mark pit wall command. If anyone is interested, and mainly I am interested because I need to know if it's working. So anyone that knows pit wall, can you guys please tell me if that's like working? Thank you. We just got it, so not sure if I needed to do anything. Radio check, radio check. But yes, currently these drivers driving around the wonderful track here of Imola, one of the all-time classics, and extremely fast-flowing, lots of elevation changes. And it's a relatively long lap, if I'm not mistaken. I don't have the... I'm very unprofessional. I have the map up, but I don't have how long the track is. Come on. It's 3.0 miles. In fact, it's a 3-mile track.
Yeah, it's going to be really fun to watch the multi-class here as the closing speeds of the GT3s into some of the corners will be higher, and then some of the corners, the GT4s will actually be able to kind of
Yeah, absolutely.
carry their weight through and smash the curbs a little bit. So there's everybody's going to have to adjust their approach to manage traffic.
Can you go into blank HUD mode, please? Perfect. Thank you.
Anything you say. I'm here for you, Mike.
Well, the drivers, they are here for themselves currently, I know that. And they are now coming down the start-finish straight rounding. Well, actually about to come across the checkered flag as we are about ready to go green here. 2x2 Noah's Ark formation for the drivers. Ollie Raza leading us away. Jason Provolone on the front row with him. We have the Audi of David Funk behind. And it's green here at Imola as we head down to the Tamburello chicane for the first time here. And only time tonight, as this is an hour and 15-minute race. It's going to be a really good start for the top three. Jose Guzman kind of caught sleeping, and down the inside goes a car and bumps into the back of David Funk. David Funk gets sent into Provolone, and Provolone is off into the gravel. He is losing position, swamped down to P5, it looks like. And then also we have the Augie Seeps here getting by as well. Jason Provolone getting absolutely annihilated at the start, unfortunately, after getting rear-ended. And we have David Funk off in the gravel, rejoining the track fairly safely. Ollie Raza is
having trouble reconnecting with his tires, still not quite warm yet. The other thing here too is the Tamburello chicane, and that first lap, sometimes everybody gets so cautious that is once people start slowing down a little bit more than you really need to just to be able to manage the traffic, people start going for gaps and they disappear quick.
Oh, and side by side into Aqua Minerale there. And out of it, for that matter. Juan Kairos and Jose Guzman, or excuse me, Carlos Guzman. And they're going into Alta side by side as well. These two are magnets for each other on their doors. We do see Carlos, though, running wide, and that's going to compromise him to Alex Andre Afonso here. That's not the right thing. Oh, my goodness. Why is this so difficult? Oh, and they make contact. There's some bumping and banging. Alex Afonso runs into the side there of Carlos Guzman, gets pushed off into the gravel, and Kamal Kiatazovic gets by. Show me the GT4s. Jan, you're right. Yeah, that's actually true. You should be on the GT4s in picture-in-picture. That's a really good point. But I will also do it, because we have a battle for the lead in the GT4s, actually. Blowing by there. Corey Circone was Jarek Snyder. Jarek Snyder down the inside, secures it, but it's going to be a fight back. And we see the McLaren there of Steven Tomazic getting involved as well. Jarek Snyder taking that lead and running away with it, looks like.
Yeah, it does look like he's starting to pick up the pace in the BMW. I wonder if his tires are feeling just right already.
Definitely could be. Let's see here. There, I can pull up the GT. Okay, I need to. This is confusing. Oh, look at that. Corey Hampshire from a Kyle. Corey, or excuse, God, it's confusing. Kyle wants to watch his brother Corey for a lap. We can give him that as well. There's a lot of action
coming
happening.
down to Aqua Minerale.
I'm looking for him. Where the heck is he?
Oh, he's
There he is.
25th. Absolute.
Yep. I'll ride along. I'll ride on board with him here. Oh, and it's a big, big tank slapper almost for Corey Hampshire as we go on board with him, and he absolutely clobbers the inside curb there of Variante Alta. And
Yeah, even in a GT4, car's got its limits.
yeah, definitely. And Corey won to find them. We're now rounding through the Ravazzas onto the start-finish straight. Completes his third lap here at Emilia-Romagna. Be interesting to see the pit strategy for these drivers and what they choose to do. I'm not sure if the undercut is going to be the way to go, or if pitting late and just keeping that track position is the smart thing here. Good amount of curb usage there from Corey Hampshire, just taking just the right amount and runs maybe a bit wide onto the gravel. But other than that, carrying the speed into the Villeneuve chicane.
Yeah, we've got a really good train running behind Hampshire as well, with Versosa and Pulgarine close in tow.
Yeah, Jan, we're working on it. We're working on it. We do have a guest appearance in the booth tonight from Jeremy Engelman, so give him a little bit of a break.
Wait, what's happening?
Chat's lighting you up for being bad at picture-in-picture.
Oh, well, I do what I can.
He does what he can.
Well, I'm actually going to change cameras. That'll probably help.
Yeah, go to the, try, when I'm on GT4s, go to GT3s and vice versa. I think that'd be a good way to do it.
Find some close gaps here. Here we go.
Or just Casey telling you to switch cam. Yeah, chat is lighting you up, man. Guys, chill.
No, bring it on. Bring it on. I love it.
Out of love, of course, from chat.
Oh,
We understand. We understand. Alejandro Pulgarin, though, going side by side with Daniel Versosa down at the start-finish straight. He will have the inside line to T1 here, as he's going to have a nose ahead, it seems like. But will that Porsche of Corey Hampshire get in the way? That's the question. Doesn't look like it will, and they almost make contact. It's some really nice side-by-side racing from these two, but the 444 gets ahead of the 463. Casey, there's a really easy solution to starting not in front or starting not behind Jet every single pro race. It's called getting good.
Wait, what? I must have missed the message.
Casey's sad that he's slower than you.
Oh, got it. Well, next time, buddy. You'll get me.
I think it's just something to do with a skill issue. This battle has resolved itself. We'll hop up onto the GT3s for right now on the main cam. David Funk here chasing down
a train from 12 to 20. It is a lot of fun.
And David Funk, after getting bumped off the track very early on, is side by side with Professor Kenotis.
We had Will Brunner having a look into Tamburello chicane. We've got some spicy racing here in the 12, 13, 14, 15.
Side by side they go into, what is that? Tulsa. Tosa. Not Tulsa, Oklahoma. Side by man, David Funk, an absolutely ruthless predator here, trying to prey on Professor Kenotis, but
I think he did keep it in.
Kenotis went fully off the track there, but he doesn't care. He's carrying the speed. He's defending like a madman. He's a wounded gazelle trying to fight with a lion right now, and he's so far contending fairly well. We'll see, though. He's not a wounded gazelle. He's just a gazelle. Shouldn't give him that little credit. Looking a bit further up, Jason Provolone, hot on the tail of Mike Burkov. Getting a really good view of that AMG diffuser, that's for sure. Oh, and Jason Provolone actually in the pits. It's our first pit stop here of the night. Alex Afonso, though, going to be trying to make a move here on Jake Bucknam. Jake Bucknam going defensive into T1. Side by side.
We had contact with Beachley and Church, I believe. Everybody kept straight, but got a little dicey there getting into Aqua Minerale.
Is it fixed? Yes, it is a fixed pit length. 25 seconds mandatory stop time, 5 seconds additional for tires. Ooh, and there's holy smokes! How did Afonso? Oh, he did!
Oh, no, they did make contact.
My
Oh,
goodness,
shoot.
the camera panned away at the worst possible time as the carnage unfolds. Why don't we go back and see that again? As 3 doesn't go into 1 there at Tosa. Where did it go wrong? Oh, the Liquimolli makes contact and it just unfolds from there. Eric Gakassian getting involved as he shakes his head. And the drivers carry on. Take a look at the overall real quick. See Jarek Snyder leading the GT4 field over Corey Sarcone. Oh, yellow flags from Augie Seeps and Niall Schleter. What has happened here?
Ooh, Paul Green's off too.
Niall Schleter here trying to make a move as there's some side-by-side action in front of them. That's Kevin Rivera and Jose Guzman, I think. Or no, it's Kevin Rivera in the 84. The 84 is Augie Seeps. Okay, so Kevin Rivera and Augie Seeps, of course, make contact there. And yeah, that's going to be unfortunate for those two drivers, but pretty good for Mike Burkov as he benefits massively up into 4th position. Dan Brace into 5th, and Kronotis into 6th. This train continues. As we see pushing along, we definitely will not be seeing a change in lead anytime soon, I don't think. As Ollie Raza 13 seconds ahead of these guys already. How the heck has he managed that?
Paul Green went off at the exit of Aqua Minerale, having some trouble there, it looked like.
Yeah,
Tough lap for him.
Tough race in general for him as he's sitting down in just about last position, but hopefully he can manage to catch up. He hasn't made his pit stop yet either. Yeah, Roz's pace is insane. Side by side, though, momentarily at least, was Kevin Rivera holding that position from Carlos Guzman. It's Jose Guzman. It's fine. I'll get it right eventually. Jose Guzman trying to make a move as well. Mike Burkov, I think, having some pressure from behind of Dan Brace. Oh, Jace Wright and Alex Afonso are off. This is Jace Wright getting caught up in another incident, unfortunately. Let's see what happened here. As Alex Afonso, not the greatest camera angle. There we go. Oof. Into Alta.
Hot into the chicane, yep.
Jace Wright, seemingly a victim in that one. Not much he could have done. Unless he braked early, I don't know. Kamal Katazovic is off. Take a look at that one as well. Was there contact involved as there's a GT4? Did he just overshoot it here? Ooh, caught the inside curb on the second part of the turn, goes onto the grass. And hooks it almost into the barrier, but doesn't. Oof. He's getting swamped, though, now. Down into 15th position, joining this pack of cars that all got involved with that collision earlier. Oh, and that's a big slide, but a wonderful save from Kamal. That Porsche, typically when that rear end goes, it goes, but oof. Katazovic really, really struggling right now. Buckman got rear-ended. What happened to Provolone? Is he still in the pits? No, he's out. Where is he? Yeah, he's out in P18 currently. Actually looking pretty good, considering he came out in traffic. See some action from Dan Brace. I think Kevin Rivera, what happened here? Did he have a bit of an error? coming down the start-finish straight. Kevin Rivera leading over David Funk.
Sirkane has gotten around Snyder and taken the lead of GT4. Bucknam had contact, I think, with another car.
It looks like maybe the likes of Shane Reese, potentially. He's going very slow.
I've got the replay going. Let's see. Coming down the start-finish straight. Whoa, got sent on real hard. That's rough.
Oh man, this is madness up here. We have GT3s and GT4s all getting tangled up with each other. Battles for positions in both of the fields. No driver is going to want to yield here, give up any advantage whatsoever, so we'll see. Someone's going to have to. Mike Burkov navigating that traffic very well, along with Kevin Rivera. We see the likes of Hayden Gibber coming into the pits. That's probably pretty smart. I'm surprised we don't see some of these GT3s pitting, honestly. It is the Iron Man Honda, indeed. Ooh! Almost getting tangled up with Pulgari in there, but not quite.
Yeah, that was a ballsy place to make that move for sure.
Yeah, oops, well, Church off into the gravel, overshooting it a little bit, trying to take the GT3 line. Can't quite do that in the GT4. Now Schlieder has managed to get by Chronotis. I think Chronotis had a little bit of an off right there. The battles have somewhat subsided. Mike Burkov here still tailing Jose Guzman quite quickly. Barrow's a beast to handle. Yeah, absolutely. American muscle power. Mike Burkov definitely wants to make that move on to Jose Guzman for the second position, but Dan Brace in that Iron Man Honda almost thinks about making a send there into the first of the Ravatzes. Yeah, those flag wavers' wrists are going to get tired. There's going to be a lot of blue flagging going on here. As you can see, there's a large pack of GT3s that's about to work its way through a large pack of GT4s. But then there's Ollie Raza, who's already made his way through the field. Like, okay.
Yep. He's having his own race tonight, it looks like.
He has almost navigated all the GT4s.
Burkhoff set up the perfect pick on Bryce with one of the GT4s.
Oh, and I went off of it as soon as... Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Looks like he might get another one. Yep.
Oh! Macho Camacho off there. I think you can blame Ollie Raz's pace on grip hacks. Just saying. Jarek Snyder side by side. This is a battle for P1 here. Oh, and there's bumping and banging. Jarek Snyder's almost off into the gravel. In fact, both of them are. Both of them too hot into the final two turns. And that keeps Corey Sircone's lead for right now.
That's going to be interesting here in about a half a lap when they start getting tangled with this other pack of GT3s. Burkhoff, Bryce, Funk. Rivera's in there, Schleter. So it'll be interesting to see how these battles stay. Who uses who.
Yellow flag for Kamal. Oh, he's in the pits. Fair enough.
Yep, it's happening already.
Jarek Snyder definitely has the pace here over Corey Sircone, but honestly, I shouldn't say he has the pace over him. They have about equal pace. I think we've seen Corey, last lap he lapped a 155.9 and Jarek Snyder 155.9. So can't really get more equal than that. Oof, there is a yellow flag from Kamal. What is going on with him? I'm not sure.
Burkhoff's closing in on Guzman.
When Anthony Camacho is wide, that's going to give the... No, that's not a position. That was a lap. PJ Washed in chat, welcome. Hope you're having an awesome night.
Oh, into Rivazza, we have the two battles, GT3 and GT4 getting mixed with each other. That was kind of spicy. I'm going to go back and watch that again.
Kamal with a disqualification. Not sure what happened there. But we continue on with 53 minutes and 47 seconds to go in this race. Rippington indeed. Ooh, man. That's Kevin Rivera trying to get by these leaders of the GT4. Kevin Rivera currently down. Where did he end up? Oh, he's in P6 right now. Okay. About a couple seconds off the pace of the other GT3 in front of him. As this current phase of the race is all about surviving traffic. As you can see now, Schleter flashing the headlights, letting him clearly know, I am coming through whether you want me to or not. Jason Provolone with the yellow flag. He's off. What happened here?
Contact between Circani and Schleter into the Variante Alta chicane as they're also managing GT3 traffic.
Oof, and Provolone with an amateur move in the first chicane. Takes too much curb, ends up in the gravel. It's going to cost a couple seconds for him. He already has made his pit stop. It's going to hurt him a little bit. I think we just caught Will Brunner getting that overtake onto Taylor Johnston. Taylor Johnston yet to pit, currently sitting down in P22. But Will Brunner has pit, and I don't think Taylor Johnston really wanted to fight that too much. Ricardo Sapien in the Lexus has managed to catch up to the BMW of Eric Gakassian as well here. See if that Beaver can manage to stay ahead for right now. Well, both of them taking the same line off into the gravel. Not sure what would make a better rally car, a Lexus or a BMW, but I think one of them is bound to prove it by the end of this.
I mean, you got to do what it takes.
That's going to be a bit wide there. Yes, it is, but Ricardo Sapien carries on. Carlos Guzman ahead, chasing down the likes of Professor Kenotis. And thank you, Ticklimi, T8, for the follow. Much appreciated. Then we also had Mr. Blackout 81 following a little bit ago. Sorry, I missed that. Thank you guys so much for being here, supporting the stream. We really do appreciate it.
Y'all are amazing people. Thanks for being here.
True. Thank you guys so much. Jose, working his way up into third position, is going to be trying to tackle Mike Burkov. I think actually Mike Burkov made that overtake onto Jose at some point. Yawn with a hydrate. I combined hydrate and Roderick's. Impressive. I'm going to take a drink of water and stop speaking for a minute.
It'll be interesting to see if King makes a move on Anthony here in the GT4 is coming into Tamburello. He's closing. Oh, he's going for the inside. I think he's going to make the move. Will it stick? Gets it slowed, makes the apex. Clean overtake. Nice.
Alrighty, Mixed. You got it. Enjoy your work. And we will be here. Oh my, what? I was looking away. What the heck just happened? Carlos Guzman, Kevin Rivera, Professor Kuna. Huh?
I've got Gabor's replay up. It looks like it's, a GT4 Acura came out of Aqua Minerale a little too hot and spun into a GT4. And it took out everybody.
Oof. You hate to see it. Hold yo brakes, indeed. How's it going, James Bardoff? Joining at the perfect time for that collision, pretty much. Lovely. We do have a battle up here for P2, though, continuing these two. I would imagine this battle is going to be heated. As they continue. Their pace looking about exactly the same, lapping about half a tenth off of each other last lap. How's Corey doing? Not Corey Circone. Corey Circone is doing quite well. Well, he's in second. Corey Hampshire. Wait, which Corey? Oh, it's Kyle. Okay, asking. Yeah, so that Corey. Yeah, he's in a different race at this point. He actually has qualified for the next GT3 race. Yeah, he's gone. Corey down in P22. Looking in class, that will be a P4 for him, as he's about 6 seconds away from Steven Tomazic. The battle here for P3 in GT3 continues, or P2 at least. Corey Circone. Actually, I would even call this a battle for P1. So the GT4 field, very tight together.
Got a nice battle here between 11, 12, and 13. Kukasi and Sapien and Reese. Or not Reese, sorry. That was just a back marker.
No, you're right.
Kukasi and Sapien have been going at it there. Coming into Ravazza. See if anybody can get a better exit onto the straight. Looks like they're just going to be duking it up all the way down the straight.
We do see Kevin Rivera pitting, which will give the disadvantage to Eric. Eric losing out on that slipstream, and that Lexus is going to carry that speed and have the, massive overspeed onto Eric, carrying that into the first chicane and gets the overtake done before the turn even happens. Oh, but Eric's going to fight
back. It a little too hard, and Eric gets a great exit out of Tamburello.
This is going to be some tight racing here, as Eric actually gets the job done as well. So not giving up that position. I don't think his bonnet is fully attached either. Both of them.
Too much curb.
Both of them are running wide there. They both seem to be struggling quite hard on the exit there of the Villeneuve chicane. Carrying on though, Ricardo Sapien did fall back a little bit off of that. David Funk still can't get by Chronotis. I know earlier I used the analogy of a lion and a gazelle. That Gazelle has absolutely... It's a very wounded lion, it seems. The Gazelle doing what he can and staying ahead this entire time. Nimble as ever is Professor Kenotis. I'd imagine within the next 15 minutes we should see our drivers, coming into the pits. This is, I feel like, the sort of unofficial pit window to open up. Between the 45 and 30-minute mark, we're going to see most of our drivers coming into the pits, but we already have seen a fairly decent number of pit stops. Anyone interested, they can check the pit wall, which I still haven't gotten a report on, which is concerning. But we have pit wall, maybe. If anyone knows how to use it, I don't know. You can see a bunch of information on there that I don't... Oh, actually, you can see a ton of... Never mind, it does work. Yeah, this is actually pretty sick. So yeah, we do have pit wall if you guys want to check that out, where you can see live timings of the race, along with incidents, flags, current, basically everything you would ever want to know. Taking tires optimal for this race. Considering that it only adds 5 seconds to your pit stop, I would say why not? I don't know if it's going to gain... I don't know. Do you think it would gain you 5 seconds over the course of a race, Jet? What are your thoughts on this? You're more of a driver than I am.
It kind of depends on how long the race is exactly, and how hard you've been scrubbing the tires. Tracks like Imola can do a little bit of damage to your fronts, more so than your rears, just because they've got some really hard aero grip turns. So anything over 45 to 60 minutes, yeah, I would say you could get that back.
Okay.
Tracks like Silverstone, absolutely, you can get that back in a 45-minute race easy.
Okay. And we do actually have a change in the lead once again for that GT4. These guys...
This has been a great battle, yeah.
I'm going to stick with this one for a while because these guys are absolutely fighting over it. And Steven Tomazik, he's just kind of been sitting in there for P3, just biding his time and waiting and using these guys. Yes.
Yeah, Sirkani's pace has been a bit different than it was during qualifying. Okay, almost 2 seconds. So I wonder if he got damaged somewhere. It doesn't look like it. Maybe he just got his tire pressures wrong.
And this
Came
time,
out with a full fuel load. I don't know.
This time around, we do see the Lexus getting by in the Tamburello chicane and making it stick. So, finally, Riccardo Sapien by Eric Gakassian. That battle hopefully will come to a close, at least hopefully for the side of Riccardo Sapien. Eric, though, he's going to keep his head down and try to push on, but I think he does have the pace over him. We'll stick with the leaders here in the GT4 field. Jarek Snyder, Steven Tomazik, and Corey Sircone leading this race. Rosner can afford a few tire swaps. Yeah, he can. His pit crew can strap on intermediates and then, or wets, and then be like, "Oh, accidentally, you know what? We could decided against that strategy. Just take him off. Why not? Just to make the race slightly more fair."
He'd probably figure out a way to manage him, make it to the end.
Honestly. Just take your time in the pits. Just go for a quick wee. Come back. It's all good. A bit further. Oh, Gabe Carnes with a drive-through penalty. Picking that up. He's currently down in P35. That's P last overall. Adam Delbuque coming out of the pits here into P29 himself. Jarek Snyder. He's going to keep his head down here. Kyle, what the heck did you just say? Who are you talking about? So, Jan, I was told it was Circone as well. So now I don't know what to believe. It's both, I think, though. I don't think it matters. Ollie. Oh, yeah, you're right. I thought you were talking about Corey for a second. Ooh! Big slap a curb from Corey Circone. Now I'm never going to know. Is it Circone or is it Circone? There's only one man on this planet I feel that can tell me. And that's the man who's currently under pressure.
Yeah, Snyder's really sticking with him. Masic's not far behind.
Yeah, through Piratella and having to lift off so much into Aquaminerale just to not go into the back of the car in front of him. Oh, chat's singing your praises now.
I got the hang of this thing.
It seems like you are getting the hang of this thing. Chat seems to be, they approve.
Good. Thank you all. It was your constructive criticism.
Oh, and here's the send.
Through. Does he make it stick or does he overshoot?
Oh, he overshoots it by a mile. That's going to give the position to Steven Tomazic. Oh, it's a catastrophe for Jarek Snyder. As there does look like there's a little bit of side damage on that car, but hey.
Yeah.
As we saw earlier, Rubbin can be racing. We'll see here, Steven Tomazic, he's going to be trying to make a move for the lead now, as he has been just sitting in that slipstream. But what the hell? We got, like, what is happening on... There's so many cars next to each other. Ooh. And, well, that charge is going to get halted a little bit. Jarek Snyder going side by side of the lapped car, and oh no, the lapped car makes contact with him and gets spun around. That was Vince Smith, excuse me.
That's not going to help Snyder in his fight.
Ooh, Carlos Guzman. He is sticking with Will Brunner. See a stop-go 30 from Church as well, down in P34.
Burkhoff is retired. I've got the replay up.
Ooh.
Not sure what happened to his car. Maybe he's just pitting. I thought he took terminal damage. His bonnet is not looking good, folks.
Ah, that's not what you want to hear.
I know in the Merc that
Oh,
would result
what the Kevin
in
Rivera? What are you doing? No, that's not Kevin Rivera. That's Brace. That's Brace in 5th position. What the heck happened there? As he's yet to make his pit stop yet. That's going to really affect him into the pits. Oh, but this battle continues through Piratella. The Aston Martins, some British on British action. Kyle Hampshire's got to be absolutely wetting himself right now. The Aston Martin chasing down the Bentley. Juan Kairos with the yellow flag. Is that for a pit, I would imagine? Oh, he already has a pit stop. I think that's something else. But the battle will rage on here. We get ready to carry over to the next lap. The Boatley versus the B12. Is this a B? Oh, it is. Wait. Is it? I never can tell the difference. Yeah, okay. It is the V8. Okay. I know I've been told. You can tell by the back. Corey Circone is out of the pits and in front of Corey Hampshire. We have Corey's on the leaderboard. Well, you can't really see him. If I was to go to this, you should, though. Look at that. We got Corey and Corey next to each other. But on, you know, they got a pretty big gap to each other still, so. Okay, thank you, Squid. Thank you. Washed Up Squid being the absolute genius and correcting me in that the difference between the V12 Aston Martin and the V8 Aston Martin is 4 cylinders. While yes, that is in fact correct. Not quite what I was looking for.
Snyder making a run on Tomasic. Coming down the front straight. Looks like he's going to get the move done pretty handily. That BMW's just got, it seems like a lot of straight line speed.
This is the widest Bentley on the face of this planet. This Bentley is 3 track widths wide, not car widths, track widths. So it barely fits, well, it doesn't even fit on the track. As they're coming up to some lap traffic, this might give an opportunity to Carlos Guzman, but Will Brunner is just doing such a good job in that Bentley. Such impressive driving as well to stay that close to someone in their slipstream without, you know, barreling into the back of them at any point in time. The wheel is on the wrong side of the Bentley. That is true. But if you ask Kyle, Kyle would be like, "Oh, mate, it's on the right side. I don't know what you're talking about."
Oh man, he would be so mad at you for that accent.
I'm glad because he's in chat. Now Schlieder with the yellow flag. Oh, yeah, he's out of the pits. Okay. Australian, British, they're all the same. You guys say mate.
It sounded a little Cockney to me.
Well, you know, I'm from Sussex, and I feel quite offended by that.
That was a little better.
My name is Coyle Hampshire. Hampster Square. Hampshire. I've been called it all.
What kind of move is this? That Guzman is trying to make on the inside into Tamburello. There's got to be contact coming. Yep, everybody's overshooting.
They kept it on track, though, and I think there was a little bit of rubbing there, but holy smokes, Carlos Guzman making the cleanest overtake there with the lap traffic. I know, Kyle, that was more of a Corey impression, wasn't it? The Bentley's British, isn't it?
No, you have to channel your inner Beatle.
My inner Beatle?
Like Paul McCartney.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Let's go for Austin Powers then.
Do I have peanut butter on the roof of my mouth? That's like the weirdest insult I think anyone's ever said to me.
Does that person not? You don't have peanut butter in your mouth right now? Sorry, bro. Your Thursday sucks.
Ooh, Vince Smith's Thursday is not doing too great either, as he has turned into a little bit of a pendulum through the Aqua Minerale sector. Got 31 minutes and 15 seconds to go. And let's see, what has happened in the lead here from Jarek Snyder is in the lead comfortably. Which means that I presume Corey Sircone has pit. Yep. And the likes of Steven Tomazic as well. Actually, not too far behind, but a bit further. We also have not just Corey Cracone, but Corey Hampshire down in the Isle of London in 26th position overall. He's P20, or he's number 24 though. My name is Corey Hampshire. Thank you very much. And also, thank you very much to Lagger FTV for the follow. We will stop ruining your guys' ears with these accents. Oh, Mixed, you're back at the perfect time. You just missed all of our terrible impressions. The Beach GT here of Beachley trying to make a move on to Adam Del Buke. And oh my goodness, we have Nacho Donkey with a tier 1 subscription. You guys are awesome this stream. Holy smokes. Thank you guys so much for all of the support, all the subscriptions, all the follows. Yeah, and honestly, I'm kind of speechless.
You may not be our donkey, but whoever's donkey you are, I'm sure they'd be proud. Thank you.
Justin Beachley there with the overtake on Adam Del Buke. Adam Del Buke didn't look like he fought that too hard, to be honest. But I think he's going to keep it up here. He's going to try to send it back down the inside, as that's why he didn't fight it, in fact. It was just the cameraman needs to be fired from there. I swear. Thinking that the trees and scenery are more interesting than these cars going side by side and crashing into the side of each other. What happened? Ooh, and just a bit of the curb on the inside for the Porsche, which understeers him into Beachley. And, ooh, actually, Del Buke. Oh, it doesn't get swamped. I was going to say he just kind of gets overtaken by a bunch of GT3s. I know, that cameraman needs to be fired, I swear. Squid, I can't look at things that you send me on Discord in the stream. I'll look at it afterwards. Especially when I have picture-in-picture up.
Oh, Provolone went off and lost the position. Looks like he might be losing his tires a little bit if he didn't change them.
It's all good. I will look after. Dan Brace off into the grass. He's chasing down Jake Bucknam. But he has to be careful. Has the German engineered Audi behind him. Mixed, how do I do that? Because yes, I know. I should. I totally agree with you, but I don't know how. Holy smokes. These guys getting really tight with it, and Dan Brace has his freaking turn signal on, and he's going all over the track.
Going off the track. This will be a spicy entry into Ravazza.
Holy smokes.
Ooh, making it look good. Oh, a little contact in the front. Nothing too bad.
Honda kind of loses its momentum.
Everybody makes it out. Oh, he lost it. The Acura lost it coming out of the second Ravazza.
I will do that for next stream. I will look into it. I appreciate it. I can't really do that now. Well, I mean, I can, but I'll turn off picture. I'd have to turn off picture-in-picture. It's fine. I'm not too worried about it. I can turn it back on. It's chill. We're chill. I'm overthinking things. Dan Brace. He's also sort of overthinking his driving right now, as he's had a bit of a rough lap, losing out on a couple positions, but now behind the likes of David Funk. These three, I think, are going to stick with each other for a while. Eric Gakassian behind has managed to catch up with Ricardo Sapien. These two have also stayed with each other. The Bentley is an extremely ugly car. I won't disagree with you. It having a completely black livery is also kind of... Yeah, I don't have his livery downloaded, which really doesn't help. But yes, it is not the greatest looking car, and that wasn't the greatest looking Alta from David Funk, as it looks like he took a little bit too much curb, bottoms out, and gives that position back to Dan Brace. Why don't we watch that from on board? See what that looks like, as that was still a really nice save. Coming into Alta. Oof, just too hot. Has to go down to first gear, and then the Ironman Honda is just let by, basically. Alejandro Pulgarin getting involved. We haven't checked out what these... Oh, well, there's not much happening in GT4. That's kind of why, I guess. Ooh, Bentley with a way too much curb and is off and is in the way of the... Holy...
Oh, wow.
Wow, Jake Bucknam almost gets collected there. Big error from the Bentley. As he's going side by side here with the Honda just pressures him into a mistake. I don't think there was any contact made. Holy smokes. Yeah, he was... That's what you get for driving in your rearview mirror, folks. Welcome, Apex. Man, Jan. Freaking savage.
What did I miss? What am I missing in chat?
He's just absolutely reaming on the Bentley. Have the GT4 leaders pit yet? That's a really good question.
Jan, has the Bentley hurt you in some way in the past?
Sircone has pit, but the likes of Jarek Snyder have not. And let's see here. Is there a way to determine how far away? Sircone is 14 seconds away from Camacho, who is currently 7 seconds to Versosa. Yeah, I don't think Jarek Snyder... I don't know if Jarek Snyder's going to come out in the lead or not. I can't math that. Well, I can math it. I just don't particularly want to. No, I know, right, Apex? That is... Yeah. Yeah, I think Sircone is the net leader. Though it's hard to say. I'm not sure. It will be close. That much I know. Reggie King in the GT4 is in the 5.11 Aston Martin here, chasing down Anthony. Kevin Anthony for P29 here. And Will Brunner is in the pits, setting Jace Wright free. Whew, Mike Burkov getting caught up in some tight racing there with some lap traffic. Alejandro Pulgarin seeming to be the center of attention this time. Mike taking a little bit too much curb there. Alex Afonso gaining a bit to him. But I think the pace is in Mike Burkov's favor. Mike lapping a whole half a second to lap faster last lap. That's a V12. Oh, okay.
That's the V12 Aston there. That's why it looks different.
So Alex Afonso in the Intercontinental Racing V12. Give it a little listen. Ooh, big moment of oversteer. Mike Burkov, man, has a really good view of that V12, that's for sure. I know, I'm surprised that it's not a Crazy Rabbits Racing Aston Martin either. That's what really shocks me. Normally the Crazy Rabbits, they're getting beaten out now. They're not the craziest. This is currently a reenactment. I know bad British versus good British, but this is a reenactment of World War II right here, where we have Germany on the back foot trying to take on the mighty Great Britain and make a dive bomb at some point on one of their ships, potentially, or just, you know, for position. That also might work. We'll see. Can the German do it? Not sure he can this lap, at least. A bit too far back. Even with the slipstream. Yeah. That V12, a rocket down the straights. Jarek Snyder coming out of the pits, just behind the Bentley there. Oh, we're looking at the wrong thing. There we go.
Bonzo did go off track, so Burkhoff got around.
As soon as I go off of them, of course. Why don't we go back and watch that?
Replay. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Mike Burkhoff just sort of forcing him into a mistake.
Yeah, I think he gave him room. I think he just thought that that was going to be the super duper safer way around, but then he got on the throttle in the sand and lost some time.
No, the GT3 McLaren is not a bad car. That's my personal car of choice. I love the McLaren. 720S. Oh, yeah.
I would agree.
Here, it's not the greatest due to the curbs. But it is. This isn't a bad track for it at all. This is a relatively, maybe good track for the McLaren, but definitely not a bad track. The NSX is better, but the NSX will also yeet you into a barrier without warning. The McLaren won't do that. That's why I like it. The McLaren's still not scared to yeet you into a barrier, but you gotta really treat it wrong.
Yeah, I think from what I can remember, the McLaren felt a little understeer here in some turns.
I don't know about that, but okay.
But I wouldn't, I mean, I would think if you know, were maining it, you could get just as fast as anybody else here if you got the setup down.
Yeah, it is all about, as Slow says in chat, it is all about just finding your car that suits your driving style. The cars don't yeet me anywhere. I yeet me. That's fair. That's just what you call a skill issue, unfortunately. Oh my goodness, Dan still has his freaking left turn signal on. You don't even make a left turn on this track. Why does he have it on in the first place? Oh, but Dan Brace with the slipstream. He's going to be... This is some Honda on Honda action. It's a Japanese Civil War here. Who's going to take it? He's going to have to take the long way around of T1 with his blinker on. And he sticks with it. Holy smokes. What a lunge from the 46. But he's going to run wide onto the gravel,
Ooh,
but
near contact,
he
yeah.
doesn't even care. He's just keeping that speed. Juan started P12 and is now on podium. Is he actually on the podium, though? Yes, he is. Holy smokes. What a drive from the Ferrari here. Yeah, up 9 positions from his start. And he's already made his pit stop, so that's official.
Yeah, very nice.
Oh, but that's got a little bit of a curse. But it's okay, he's fine. We just won't
like
mention
clockwork.
that. We
Always.
It didn't happen. No one saw that.
We never learn our lesson.
Purple Thanos Audi is coming.
The Battle
Interesting.
Iron Man, I love it.
No, I don't think he's coming to Battle Iron Man just yet. David Funk has to get through Kevin Rivera first. Oh, have you not changed your cam for a while? Is that why they're mentioning it? Have you been following David Funk for...
No, I just got onto him.
Oh, okay.
I was watching Rivera and Price battling. I thought I'd mix it up a little bit, but maybe not.
Oh! Niall Schleter with a little bit of a butt touch onto Augie Seeps there. And is
Like the
gonna
postcard, huh?
and is gonna lose the position to Professor Chronotis, but Professor Chronotis is also gonna try to take that position from Augie Seeps. They're gonna go side by side here into Piratella, and oh man, we're actually gonna see a fight back from Niall Schleter onto Augie after rear-ending him. This is carnage. We have as well Jason Provolone involved. This is all for position. Adam Del Butte getting caught up in this as well as just a victor. Actually, that's Justin Beachley, excuse me. He's just like, get me the heck out of here. Oh, okay, never mind. No one was talking crap about you, Jet. I was. It's fine. He didn't want me to... no commentator cursing. That's what it was. Jason Provolone, though. This is some BMW on BMW action. The Germans, who will come out on top? It's the 84 and the 82 as they come on to the start-finish straight for the 35th time. 3 BMWs in a line here. And Kimo Kijatovic. Oh, I messed it up. And you just are. Oh, man, I feel embarrassed now. Kijatozovic. Welcome, Kijatozovic. Kimo. I just wanted to pronounce your name right, that's all. Dude, I tried so hard, and I thought about it, and then I messed it up when I thought about it. That's the worst part.
Ooh, contacts in Tosa.
Yeah, was that Niall Schleter? Or who was that? I was looking at chat. Holy send from Jason Provolone! Oh, it's just the sheer overspeed that the BMW, or the GT3 cars have on the GT4s.
Oh, and contact coming into Aqua Minerale between Chronotis and Seeps, I believe.
Kjashta's... Wait. Really? Kjashtazovic? Is that how you say? Is it Kjashtazovic? Yeah, how'd you get DQ'd? And you weren't the only driver to get DQ'd either. We also have Jacob Church, who got DQ'd. But I saw you like had a yellow flag in the pits, and I'm not fully sure what happened. How fast were you going into the pits? Holy smokes, to get DQ'd?
I wonder if someone took out the board again. We've had that happen before.
Oh man.
If someone takes out the board into Imola, you have no idea. I was actually commentating that race too. That's really funny. And I don't even commentate very often.
You're going like 80 into the pits. Oh my goodness.
Was the board gone? Oh man, Sapien and
my goodness,
Cassian
Dan
right
Brace!
here. Oh no, Iron Man.
Getting caught up in the dirty air of the battle between the two BMWs, Corey Hampshire and Anthony Macho Camacho going at it, and unfortunately gets in the way of David Funk, of Dan Brace, excuse me.
There was the hot minute. I thought we were going to be done with battles. Getting fun again.
No, that's how it goes with 34 cars, or 35 cars, excuse me, on the track. Anything can happen at any time in racing, and it normally does. Corey Hampshire, he's going to be looking to make the move here into Aqua Minerale. That's not him. That was the Audi. Oh, with or without the pit boards, it was still your fault. You suck. It happens. It happens. What the GT4 leaderboard look like? It's a good question. Can take a look here. Daniel Versosa leading the race currently, who is yet to pit. I don't know why Dan always goes to the very end to pit. He is not going to be leading this race at the end. I will tell you that right now, as there's a 9-second gap to Corey Ciccone. So Corey, preliminary leader of this race. We're currently following along with Corey Hampshire, the not preliminary leader of this race. And he is chasing down the likes of Anthony Macho Camacho in the BMW in that Noobs R Us Porsche. Did I miss the Honda dying? Yes, I did. I didn't see Rivera. What happened to Rivera? He's in the pits. What the heck happened to Rivera? I didn't see it, no. Oh, Eric Akasian's off. That's going to give the opportunity to the Lexus. But Eric...
They've been battling for a few laps now, and Burkhoff's coming up behind him as well.
Eric's ever so vigilant. Goes late enough onto the brakes. He crashed. Thanks, Forzy. Oh, Eric just taking the complete alternate line, and Ricardo Sapien deciding to follow him, letting Mike Burkhoff through both positions.
That's the Williams Esports line.
Oh, what a way to let Mike through, I guess. Mike's going to say thank you very much for that. Does he just watch both cars fly off the track and stays between the lines and keeps his position? Oof, and that battle between... No, not that Corey. That Corey was heating up a little bit as we saw Anthony take a little bit too much curb there. Yeah, monkey see, monkey do, pretty much. Contacted and shot into the wall. Oh, I missed it. I missed it. Posture check, not a bad shout. There is 6 minutes and 50 seconds left in this race, though, so I think I can live with my bad posture for that long. I'm the guy that always follows them off the track. I know what it's like. You just get so...
I've been there, yeah. You're just trying to get that slightly a little bit better exit. All you're focused on is the better exit.
Yeah. And you're like, well, if he's going deep into the corner, that means I can go deep into the corner too, right?
It happens.
Yes, Versosa still needs to pit. The absolute madman. Let's take a look at the GT3 field. We have Ali Raza leading it by, like, it says a lap. It's 33 seconds, which, you know.
Decent amount of time.
Yeah. Ali Raza's kind of walked away with this. Why don't we give him some screen time? I'll give Ollie Raza some screen time. There you go, Ollie. Nice one camera pan. All right, moving on to Ricardo Sapien, who's chasing down Eric Cassian still. No.
Thomas and Snyder are about to duke it out down the front straight.
Ricardo Sapien is
Snyder's
going to need
quick.
he's going to need a trip to the hospital after that one. That man's spine is going to be through the back of his neck. Sheesh. You want an ollie onboard? All right, we can do an ollie onboard. That sounds like this will be a good time. Let's watch the master at work here. As he's coming through the penultimate corner in the final one. Well, actually, this is the penultimate corner. That's right. Now coming through the final corner. Beautiful apex. As he heads on to the start-finish straight once again. Pull up the relative time, see who he's around. That's Shane Reese. The BMW. It's GT3 traffic. Augie Seeps with a yellow flag there momentarily. I'm not sure what that was about. He's sitting down in P16. Ollie Ross, though, making the, like I say, the master at work here. Being patient, biding his time, not doing anything stupid.
Yeah, he can afford to loosen up a little bit these last few laps. Don't want to make any mistakes with 4 minutes left.
Beachley there getting out of the way very nicely for him. And I would imagine that's going to be the theme here. Looks like Corey Hampshire and Macho Camacho. Oops, that's Stephen Tomczyk. These two have managed to find each other once again. Corey Hampshire, can he get this overtake done? There's 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. He doesn't have much time. As the leader is going to go by him one more time. Oh, and that's going to be the overtake done for Corey Hampshire as Macho Camacho, not so macho there, runs wide onto the gravel after taking a little bit too much speed into the Ravazzas. We'll see if he can answer back, as he does have the slipstream and the run. But Corey going defensive down the inside. I think he is going to be able to hold that position. Let's see. Oh, easily. Porsche very nimble into those corners. Oh, but that's a lot of curb on exit. And you can hear the V12 just momentarily in the background. Yep, there it is out of the shot. Yep. I knew it.
That's hilarious.
I heard the bees just for a second. Yeah, every now and then you can just hear it coming into shot. I'm sure we'll see it here once again very soon as it's gaining on these guys. GT3 assisted overtake? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we see some Provolone love in chat. I'm going to be honest. Provolone hasn't had the greatest race from where he started. He's down, I mean, he's in P5. That's no slouch, but he did start in P2. He just kind of unfortunately got tangled up in some early incidents that put him on the back foot.
The V12 Aston coming out of Aqua Minerale got a little squirrely.
Yeah, that was fun. Let's Augie Seeps by, actually. Jake Bucknam and Mike Burkov are side by side. What happened here? Mike Burkov, I thought, had a pretty decent... Oh, Mike Burkov was behind. Never mind. I don't know when Jake got by. The Battle of Britain continues here. Mike Burkov just not quite getting the move done.
Right, man. Leader is on the final lap.
Leader is on the final lap. Yep, that is a true statement. We'll follow along with Mike Burkov here. See if he can get that overtake done by the end of this lap. Ooh, Corey Hampshire. How did Camacho get in front? Corey Hampshire is battling for position with Macho Camacho again, but What, the V12?
Oh man, that got wild.
Where did he get hit? What happened?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, there he is. Wow, he screamed through the sand.
I guess little
Just
did we know.
carried that weight right through, and
The V12, a good rally car. Who would have thought?
well, kind of makes sense.
Any out of gassers? We will see.
Whoa.
Not yet. Not
Teams are
yet.
taking the Williams Esports line.
Stays ahead of Camacho for now. But we will see here. I do want to watch Ali Raza, our current leader of this race, and has been for the entirety of this race, and pretty much he's kind of already gone into the next race a little bit, but showing his dominance here, and there's a GT4 waiting, so he doesn't have to do another lap. Fair enough. Ali Raza comes across the line. Nice result from him. Easy P1, it seemed, from him. That was very, very dominant. Anyone to come across the line will be finished with their race now. So, looking at some battles to the end here, we see Mike Burkov battling with Eric Akasian. What? Must have made an error. Eric
Well,
Akasian.
you remember when Mike Burkhoff had all that damage, and I think he pitted to fix it, so...
Yeah, but he was just
That would make
battling with
sense.
Jake Bucknam not too long ago. So something happened while battling with Jake that put Eric in front.
Wow.
Unsure. But Jose Guzman has come across the line for P2, and finally, P3 has come across the line. Juan Kairos. Jeez, dominant performance in the top three, really. Professor Kronotis with a P4. Awesome result for him, honestly. Jason Provolone in P5. It ain't easy being cheesy at all. Nause Schlieder in P6. David Funk in P7. Looking down at the GT4 field, we have Daniel Versosa. No, we don't. We have Corey Sircone taking the win for the GT4 field. Here, let's... There we go. Pull it up so it's actually somewhat legible. Steven Tomazic, who has yet to come across the line, but will be finishing in second. Jarek Snyder in third. And Ali Raza will be taking that first position. Then let's pull up that. There we go. Jose Guzman in second, and Juan Kairos in third. So we will locate these guys. I will get picture in picture. How are you doing that?
I don't know, just free cam.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Well, picture in picture is gone now because I need my Discord. And we will be looking for Ali Raza, Juan Kairos, and Jose Guzman. Let's find them. Oh my goodness, we have a subscription. Give me a second. I need to get these guys before there's too much happening at once. Okay. Where the heck is everyone at? There's Jose. Hello, Jose.
Push me out.
Hey, Jose, you're in stream. Hello.
Oh, hello.
How's it going? Good podium.
Owen, thank you. Appreciate it.
Managed to pull off second place there. Didn't look likely for you.
No, I was struggling at the beginning, but then I got the card. I didn't practice at all.
Yeah, is that what it
And
came
then-
down to? It
and
kind
then
of looked
quality
like...
laps.
Yeah, little arrive and drive action there.
Drive and drive with the quality laps. I like Imola though, so I'm pretty
Mhm.
comfortable here. I've always been able to pace pretty close to the 42s here.
Mhm.
I was hoping Raza slew down for me so we could battle. He did not.
It wouldn't even have mattered if he did.
We were
Yeah,
so the second stint, I was looking at the times. We were pacing pretty evenly. But yeah, he was just too far ahead. There was no way.
Yeah. No, he was he definitely was on a little bit of a different planet this time around.
Yeah. No kidding. I had a bad start. I dropped down to like P7. Climb
Yeah.
back up.
Yeah,
least.
I mean, he managed to finish in P2, so hey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And
good race.
also, just a quick thank you, Holly, for the subscription. Or Jay Hall, thank you very much. Much appreciated. But yeah, also we have Ollie Raza in here and Juan Kairos. Got all of our podium sitters for the GT3s. And yeah, Ollie, you drove a car. Congrats.
Thanks. Yeah, I don't know. Well, for this race, I wanted to kind of try a different strat of not changing tires. So while I was driving, I was actively trying to not push. So I was kind of not driving at 100% just
Okay.
to save the tires.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, it worked out. I mean, I wanted to save the time. I just want to practice not pushing the tires too much because I have a bad habit of destroying the fronts. So I'm happy I got no graining the whole race, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah, that's really nice over that long of a
Yeah.
stint.
Yeah, 75 minutes and no graining.
It's almost like you know what
yeah,
you're doing.
minimal fuel.
Yeah.
But yeah, then there's also our final podium sitter here tonight. We have Juan Kairos. I don't feel like we don't see you too much on the podium, so it's a nice change to see you up here.
Yeah. Hey guys. Yeah, I wasn't expecting either because Ferrari and this track is just it's pretty bad on curb and such. But I had a pretty bad start, I think. Dropped 2 positions to P12, and I think most of the guys in front of me had problems with traffic, well, with themselves. I don't know. But I managed to keep a good pace during the race. I took tires. Not like Raz, I didn't take the tires to the entire race, so I took tires. And I think 2 guys in front of me, I think the 2 Beamers, they didn't take tires, and I was able to overtake him. So I think that's the right strategy to do, at least for me. So due to the track temperature, I think was 35. I thought it was better to take tires in the race.
Makes sense. So you did end up
Yeah.
taking tires.
Yeah, I took tires. I think I pitted right in the middle of the race, 37, 36. So it worked for me, at least.
Well, awesome. And
Yeah.
big thanks to you guys for being here tonight, and congratulations to all of you. Congratulations to Ollie for winning. May pop the champagne once again. And big thanks to everyone in chat. You guys are all free to go. You guys can. Massive thanks to everyone in chat. Thank you guys for all of the subscriptions that you guys have had this stream. It's been absolutely incredible. All the follows. You guys are awesome. We do have a follower goal going right now, which I'll pop up real quick. It is to 155.55 because that was the first number that I thought of. And we're a bit a ways away from it, but hey, that's the whole point of a goal, right? So we're currently at 1038. So big thanks to all of you guys for contributing to that. And also thank you to Jet Engelman for being in the booth with me tonight.
It was my pleasure. Thank you. Thanks everyone. Thanks for all the subscribers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Awesome to have you here. Welcome anytime. And yeah, thanks chat. Thank you guys for being so awesome. And I hope everyone has a great night. We're gonna raid Burnsy here. So make sure you guys go check him out. He's doing some LFM. That's not how you spell raid. There we go. Hey, thanks, Holly. I appreciate it. Like, genuinely. I genuinely do appreciate that. Like, yeah. But yeah, we're going to send the raid over to Burnsy. So make sure you guys go say hi to him. And I hope everyone has a great night. Thank you guys so much. And take it easy.